Box number 4. Foundation's collector booster box number 4. This is an 8
4
spot.
is more than 3.
That is. Last I checked.
4 is more than 3. Less than 5 though.
Shout out to everyone for getting a dang case of this sold out today.
Yeah, that's a
I
whole
mean,
case.
good
Whole
lord.
case.
Good lord. Let's
Honestly,
go, guys.
value.
Yeah.
$30 a spot.
Yeah,
We've
not
pulled,
bad at all.
We pulled some really good stuff today.
This is an 8 spot random color break, like we said. I'll show you guys who's here. This is Brandon W with 1, Brian W with 2, Francisco with 1, and our man John G with 4. Let's do some randoms.
It's weird being in here.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
You're
being
telling
here.
me.
5 times?
We don't get no fans.
No, there's only one in the budget, unfortunately.
Well, 1.5. Hank has the mini one.
Mm.
What's up, Munoz?
5 times.
Munoz informed of his W today.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
All right, Francisco, you have green. John G, you have red, blue, the land spot, and the colorless slot. Brian W, you have black and white, and Brandon W, you have the multicolor. There we go. Let's do it. Have you guys not updated Q? I'll update Q.
We have been.
You have been. All this is done, right? Well,
Yeah.
the Twilight's not. Let's
Yeah.
take it out, yeah. Just gonna take the last one out.
Probably fine.
All right. All right.
Hold on to the pigskin, boy.
Break number 4. You're just trying to knock it out of your hand? What are you-
Because I knocked the football out of his hand. He ain't protecting the ball.
Okay.
They hit the 3 points
He was LaShawn McCoying it.
Oh, you can do something.
I loved Shady,
Josh
but
doesn't like to put my name in queue. Yeah, I haven't been putting people's names in queue. It's fine.
Thanks,
I know where we're at.
Holding it like a wolf.
Well, he'll learn. They always do.
he might have learned from Shady.
Yeah, that's probably right.
I love Shady. Watching him carrying a football was agonizing.
Something.
Tiny Bone Swamp, let's go. Tiny Bone Swamp.
Boy.
We have the treasure food token. 2 pretty good ones to put together, actually. All right, Burglar Rat, my guy.
Guys going to the SmackDown tonight. No, I have bowling.
Friday bowling.
So Friday bowling is every other week,
Okay.
and then Wednesdays every week.
We got Loot,
I love him.
our
I love him.
League of Legends mascot.
I love him.
Loot.
I love him.
Loot's fine. I'm okay with Loot. We have Atali, the regular Atali. As for red, John G. This is the Storm, the Rune guy, right? Archmage of Runes. Archmage
Giant
of
wizard.
Runes. Instants and sorceries you cast cost 1 less whenever you cast an instant sorcery, draw a card. 2 in a red. Electro Duplicate. I don't think
Nice.
I've seen this card. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except as haste in the beginning of the end step. Sacrifice this token with flashback 4 mana. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that card. I don't think I saw that card. 3 mana, 1 force is Loot again. It is Loot again. Loot Exuberant Explorer.
Yellow loot.
The borderless Loot.
I'm excited for bowling tonight. They're coming off one of my better games of the young season on Wednesday.
Okay. I'm hoping to make a pre-release this weekend. Don't know that I will, but I'm hoping. Soldier Rabbit. Alright, Cathar Commando's a cool reprint. Bolt Wave, one of the better new cards from the set as well. Gonna see a lot of play. Vampire Nighthawk is a card that feels like it was printed more recently than it was.
Yeah.
Like, this card wasn't Pioneer legal, which means it hasn't been printed in the last, like, 12 years.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of
What's
nuts.
my average? Right around 170. Right around 170, Corey.
Slagstorm, speaking of reprints, we got Slagstorm. A Johnny Caller of the Pride,
Nice.
speaking of reprints. A Johnny Caller of the Pride. It's Tali again. A Tali Primal Storm on the borderless. A Tali. This is the enchantment that we saw earlier. The when it dies, bring it back if it's not an angel, right? Valkyrie's Call.
Yep.
It is indeed. And that is Seer Slicer Goblin. At the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. Very good card.
I am gonna go take my lunch now. Michael is back.
Okay.
What'd you get, Michael?
I got a box of foundation.
You play
Mm.
booster?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, I'll be back, chat.
So now it's time for you to go put in your order, Josh.
So Zamon is on the island. I'm now learning.
Oh,
We have the Ninja Kaito.
we can have most of the department up there. And
Hair apparent.
I like it, yeah.
Bushwhack's a cool reprint. Diagraph Ghoul is fun. Heraldic Banner. Heraldic Banner, I think Sneaky was like a couple bucks. Solid reprint there. A little uncommon reprint. We have Time Stop. End the turn. Just end the turn. This is Banner of Kinship. It's a creature type. Artifact enters with a fellowship on it for each creature you control at the type. 1/1 for each counter.
I will not be going to SmackDown tonight. I know.
This is the raccoon enchantment thing, right? I think.
Yeah, I think
Is
so, yeah.
Sylvan scavenging?
It just.
Sylvan
I
scavenging?
love the art of that because it just makes me think of Skyrim. Like, if you have coin, I have where.
Yes. I can't tell if that's like a miscut on the bottom or like they just missed some ink. I think it's a miscut because the top is short.
Top is more
So
narrow.
I think this is would be like the top of the card under it on the next sheet, which is
It looks like
kind of
it's
interesting.
that probably that small area in
Yeah.
between where there's no ink
Oh yeah,
because they don't.
you're right.
So it's like it's just slightly off. And
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting though.
This is the land that turns into a
Yeah.
3/3 Soulstone Sanctuary.
Look
Soulstone
at the.
Sanctuary. And Phyrexian Arena? No, not Phyrexian. Oh, it's 9 lives familiar. There we go. Creature enters with 8 revival counters on it if you cast it.
Yeah, this definitely looks like a miscut. Especially when you look at the back too. Like
Oh yeah,
it's a little bit thick. It's definitely thicker on the bottom.
interesting.
So that's cool. I like misprints and stuff.
Our land is the Loot Forest. The Raccoon Elf. There's Whip Pro, solid card. Like I said, the best card in the set.
I love the flavor text for it.
I just love his goggles.
He's got well.
He's so
read the
cute.
flavor
I
text
know,
for it.
it's great.
It works.
He's so cute. I love him a lot. Hero's Downfall on the Borderless art.
That card made me immediately think of you.
Good.
When I saw
I'm
it.
glad. Thank you. I do love owls. Flamewake Phoenix. You can even comment in return if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. May pay red. It's not bad. Ah, we have Sire of 7 Deaths. First Strike, Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Lifelink, Ward, pay 7 life. There we go. That is colorless. That's John G. Another colorless 4-mana Sadbot? No, not Sadbot. Doesn't have power and toughness. Oh, this is the Leyline Axe.
Yeah. Oh, that's a different art.
Yeah, the borderless Leyline Axe. I like playing the guess the card game with myself. 2 and a green, 4/3. This is the Spider. Spinner of Souls. Borderless Spinner of Souls.
What is your opinion?
And we saw
on
this. This is the
these-
Electro Duplicate, right? Electro Duplicate on the red. Sick looking card.
I know while it's not a super important thing, what is your opinion on the set symbol? Or just the star?
It's fine.
All right.
Do people not like it? Like,
I don't know. I was just
Okay.
wondering because
No,
like
it's
sometimes
fine.
they don't. You're like, eh. And other times they're like, okay. the
For a set like Foundations, I feel like it should be basic.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah. To me, that makes sense because it kind of reminds me of what was it, like Portal.
Yeah,
like
okay.
those sets. Like it reminds me of those sets. Like kind of like that. Really like. Not generic. Generic's too generic.
I get what you mean.
It's like it.
Kellen Mountain. There's Erudite Wizard. Fleeting Flight.
But I do like that there's a
Like
little
the
bit of a swirl in the star.
I do too. Resolute Reinforcements card I really like. And Spectral Sailor card I really like. I like Spectral Sailor a lot. Homunculus Horde. Black. Oh, it's Painful Quandary. Painful Quandary. I do like that they've gone to the Theros enchantment border for all enchantments. I think it looks great. 2 white, 3/3. This is some angel, obviously. I don't remember this card. Exemplar of Light. 1/1 on it. Card. Interesting. That's cool. It's Coma. It's Coma, World Eater. Rest in peace. Coma, World Eater. And we have our logo foil here. 3 and a blue 4-2. Oh, this is a fairy? It is High Fae Trickster on the logo foil. These do look sweet. Really cool. Blue, that is John G again with High Fae Trickster on the logo foil.
I really like the foil.
I'm in. Yeah, it's cool. There's our Ajani Plains.
Which break is this? Is this 3 or 4?
This is 4.
Okay.
This is 4. And 5 and 6 are easy.
Yeah.
Refute. Claws out. An offer you can't refuse has gotten to be a couple bucks. Good reprint. Galta. Love that Galta is going to be in standard for 5 years. That's fun. That's just fun.
Too early to tell, Max, to be perfectly honest.
Mine is either the Anthem of Champions or Tiny Bones or the Owl. One of those 3. For play wise, I really want to play the Anthem. Yeah, 12-12. It is a 12-mana 12-12, but the cost gets reduced based on the amount of power and toughness you have in play.
Right, so it could be a 2-2 for 12.
2 mana 12-12, yeah.
Yeah.
And it has been many times, and I've cast it for 2 mana many times.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah.
2-2. It's copier? What is this? Oh, Homunculus Sword. That's right. Homunculus Sword, 4 mana 2-2. This is Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones Bauble Burglar. Tiny Bones Bauble Burglar. And another rare. Is this the Leyline Axe again? It is Leyline Axe again. Leyline Axe is cool.
Yeah, that's the art that I've seen before. I like
Leyline
it.
Axe is cool. All right, we are halfway through box 4. It could be a 2 mana 12-12. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 mana 12-12. I was one off. The Johnny Plains. Got the Fish Fairy. It's cool Johnny's Pride Mate, though. Cool Johnny's Pride Mate. Think twice.
I think from what I remember reading from Wizards, like half the cards in this set are reprints from other sets, and half are all new.
Yep.
So, little mix of old
So
and new.
I think it's Elfsworn Giants, one of the cards they said this art's like 20 years old. And they went back like way into the files, like looking at old art to try to use for the set, and this is one of the ones they found and used. So
Well, the Land of War Elves is the old art.
yes, Lenore else is the old art, yes.
It's the old
but that was
classic.
an unused art.
Oh, this was an unused one.
They went back way back into the files and found unused arts from like a long time ago, and that's one of the ones they just used, even though it's like 20 years old.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Expensive game to be good at. It can be an expensive game to be good at.
It yes and no. It can be.
Krenko.
It depends what format and what you're going to try and play. You know what I mean? Like
Is Kiora?
this set makes standard a lot cheaper because the
Theoretically.
problem with
Leyline Axe
standard
again?
was like the stuff would rotate out really quick.
Oh, we have the anime Muldrotha. Muldrotha the Gravetide on the Japanese border there. That's a sick card. Multicolor. That is Brandon. Nice hit there. 5 packs left. There's our Chandra Mountain. There's our Dragon token. Dragon.
Yeah.
Refute. Lenore Elves again. Brian Mark Cutthroat. Fiendish Panda. Pride Mate and Wildwood Scourge.
Like a playable commander deck could be $10 or it could be $1,000.
We have 9 lives familiar. This is the Sphinx. Sphinx of Forgotten Lore. 7 mana. 5 green. That's 7 mana. Oh, I forgot about that one. Creatures you control get +10/+10 and gain vigilance until end of turn. My 3 favorite colors are black, white, and blue. But I'll run anything. I play red and green.
I'll run anything, but I would say
Bloodthirsty
white is the
Conqueror.
color I've played the most.
And we got Chandra, the borderless foil Chandra.
It's a much prettier Chandra than the one I pulled earlier.
Nice card. It's for red. That is John. Yeah, I mainly play blue, white, black, but I'll play anything. Depends.
White fit my style for a very long time because it was very defensive.
Island. Yeah. I don't really have like a super preference. I like that they just like, why didn't they just print Disfigure again? Like, this is the same card? Did we need Disfigures 5 through 8? I don't think we did, but that's okay. Giant Growth, Petiova, and an offer you can't refuse.
Well, if you play
Kellen.
Commander, think of it as a way like now you can get another one of them in your deck.
It's not really like a commander card anyway. Very needed reprint. This card got to like $12. Authority of the Consuls. Nice reprint there, Authority of the Consuls. Keep some of the aggro decks in standard in check. This is the Wall, the Crystal Barricade. This is Kellen again. Kellen, Planar Trailblazer. And Anthem of Champions, the full art Anthem of Champions. Full art Pokemon term. Wow, borderless. Borderless Anthem of Champions.
I really like this version. Because it looks like their situation's dire.
Yeah. Like I said, I like the enchantment border, so I'm a little partial to the other one, but... We have the Vivian Forest. Cat Spirit, excuse me. Cat Spirit. Vanishing Light, Big Fin Bouncer. Fake your own death. Joust Through, interesting new card. Hidetsugu's Second Right is a hilarious reprint. Like, Hidetsugu's Second Right's really funny. Runescar Demon. We have Preposterous Proportions again. This is Lunar Insight, one of the best arts in the set, I think.
That's cool.
Lunar Insight is an incredible art. Red Black Legend. Ah, Alicia Who Laughs at Fate. Nice. Alicia Who Laughs at Fate. And this is Genesis Wave. Full borderless foil Genesis Wave there for us. All right, 2 packs to go. 2 packs to go. There's our Kaito Island. Goblin Drake. Dual side token. Got Think Twice. Micromancer School, Fire Annihilation, Ruby, and Dwynen Guiltleaf Dayan. There's Alicia again. Alicia Who Laughs at Fate, followed by Sear Slicer Goblin. The Wall again, Crystal Barricade. Green 0/0. This is a Hydra of some kind, clearly. Mossborn Hydra.
Somehow, some way, we are down to 1.
And Flawless? So the dude said if it got to 1, he'd buy it.
The dude bought to 1. Ray's offering every way who doesn't hit an HP second chance box. Every no hit. Yeah. It's
Wow.
probably gonna go.
Okay.
Doing nasties now, and then hopefully it'll go.
Okay. This is Lathril Blade of the Elves. That's cool art. Lathril Blade of the Elves. The borderless foil. All right, last pack of break number 4 here. Thanks again, everyone, for selling these ones out. It's been a lot of fun. Tiny Bone Swamp. It's going to be our last basic of the break. We have the Soldier Rabbit. Let's run away together. Gnarlwood Colony. Strongbox Raider. Mischievous Mystic. Vengeful Blood Witch, the new Blood Artist. Kind of crazy we have a Blood Artist in Standard for 5 years.
Yep.
Pretty interesting. Brazen Scourge. And our last rares here. Let's see what we can do. Genesis Wave Regular, we'll take it. Day of Judgment. That is Homunculus Horde. That is Scrawling Crawler. Scrawling Crawler. And our last card of the break, once again. Oh, it's special guest. We have Embercleave. Nice! So I need this card for my collection. I collect all of Wiley Beckert's arts. So this is one of the new Wiley Beckert arts in the set. I think she is the best artist running right now. At least my favorite artist running right now. So that's awesome. A card I've cast quite a bit since it came out. And my favorite artist on the card. So super cool way to end that there. Who's a lucky winner here? John G. With a red, getting this really sick special guest, Embercleave. Very excited to pick that one up for myself. Yeah, I literally have all of her cards in order in a binder.
Nice.
She's like a relatively new artist, so it's not like a lot of cards, and she's mostly done commons and uncommons and stuff. But still, like, kind of wanted to get like in at the ground floor, you know.
Okay, question. What does this set symbol mean? I've seen it in other sets.
That's the special guest symbol.
What is
So
that?
the special guest is like reprints from other sets that they brought back. They bring into this. Well, for other sets, it was like cards they brought in, made the art fit the theme of the set. But like reprints from like that's why like you got like Bird to Fairy
Okay.
and stuff like that. That was actually technically a different checklist, but the same thing applies. Because this is a set that includes everything, they just basically did like whatever card the plane was like originally from. So like Evercleave was printed in Eldraine, so it gets like the Eldraine storybook style.
Okay.
But I love that Evercleave, and I need it because it's why I live Eckert. Thanks everyone for buying in. Really appreciate it. Got 2 more of these.
Yep.
Really excited. Thanks so much.